Well, no gyrates today then. What do I... Okay, from home. Sure, we're gonna ignore that. Oh, Pango left. Okay. Anything here? Not that it matters. Who's the next person? They're over here. It's Huggy. I want to say Huggy's a pig. I couldn't tell you. I feel like Huggy is a GameCube exclusive villager. If I had to guess. If I had to put money on it, I would assume that they are only in this game. And they were forgotten about for every other game. Anyway, it's a little late, but that's okay. The store is still open, not that it matters. It is the raffle today, because it's the last day of the month. Now, Gracie's here today, so that's the big thing. We're also looking for Gulliver. If he's not here today, he's bound to be here tomorrow. So that's, yep. But I don't know, I don't see him yet. Okay, no, there he is. Alright, hey, yo! I said hey and then yo, but I could have just said like heyo. That would have like gone better probably. Okay, so no gyrates today, but we do have a Gulliver and Gracie lineup, which that's got some potential right there. It almost was like the triple day where it could have like, you know, the 3 regular item sources all lining up. Oh. That's fair. Thank you. I know you can't hear what I'm saying, but thank you. That would be very cool if I did. I wish I could emote or something, but I can't. Alright, let's find out where Gracie is real quick. I'm not going to check Gulliver's item just yet. Okay, B4. Up we go. I had a feeling I should just like go the other way. Okay, Huggy's a koala bear. My bad. I think what I said stands about them being stuck in this game, but I was wrong about the species. Okay, so we haven't checked Gulliver's item yet, but we're gonna deal with Gracie. I don't have any way to communicate outside of my voice here, really. I mean, I could just type on the screen, but yeah. Daffy? No. Okay. Alright, let's get ready. Easy. You know, I would flourish if I could, as like a, you know, but... Alright, I'm just looking. Wow, 2 NES games. We got Donkey Kong and Tennis, and the Cement Mixer. That may or may not be featured in Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's like the easiest NES game to get, so it's like not really important, but what are you gonna do? Alright, the Arc de Triomphe, not important. Butterfly shirt, not important. Neither of those are new. So, Gulliver, it's not going to be this week. We only need one more thing from him, and it's been a very long time since we got anything new. And I have a feeling it's going to continue to be that way for a while. Unfortunately, Gulliver is the, you know, only character that I can't really have a second way to deal with. There's no backup strat for him. Sure, he shows up every week, but I've been playing this game for, you know, over a year. I can drop this later. I'm lazy. We're not gonna drop it now. But yeah, like I've been playing it for over a year, right? All of December up until right, so then December, and then you know, like we're talking like 17 months. And I've got Gulliver every week. So we're like well over. I'm not quite done yet. I'm still going, but thank you. I gotta switch characters. But without audio, you won't know that. He doesn't know. He doesn't have his AirPods in. I don't know why I'm bringing back the AirPods meme, but I said it for some reason the other day. So yeah, anyway, on to the next one. I was kind of hoping this would be like a triple threat. We did get Gulliver, so that's cool. We don't have to worry about him tomorrow. Hello. It's Gracie Day, but I mean, and I'm supposed to wash the pollen off her car, but it's raining, so I feel like the pollen's already kind of like not there. So maybe she's not gonna cooperate here. No. Gulliver also was here, but he didn't give us anything. And yeah, I was just saying, like, I don't know, 17 months of Gulliver, kinda. I think that's what we're at. How many Gulliver visits is that? Too many? Over 70, I would say. Probably like almost 4 times his pool of items. I can check, but obviously not right now. I mean, I could probably try to check now, but it would not go very well, and I might mess up. When I say might, I mean very likely that I would mess up. Alright. Do I look at this immediately? Oh, no. I debated myself. No, I don't need the cool shirt, but I got the cool shirt last week. I got debated by it already. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. Fine. On to the next one. Alright, let me... There are 69 mentions of Gulliver in my tracking spreadsheet. However, big however here. I think there's a couple weeks that are missing where I didn't write it down. I did that recently? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, really? On the week of the 13th, I just must have forgot. It's embarrassing. I feel like there's at least 4 or 5 days where Gulliver has showed up that are not tracked. So I would say, yeah, like 75-ish is probably what we're sitting at. And again, he only has 20 items, and I have 19 out of the 20. And we're almost at 80, which is 4 times. We're gonna hit like 100 and be 5 times his item pool and still not have the last one. If that's the case, that's some really bad luck. Because I've got, I think, literally doubles of everything except that one. But I guess that makes... Daffy... No. I think that makes it worse. Because it's like, if there's a couple items where I only had one of, I'd be like, wow, okay, there's some rare ones. But I feel like even the ones that I've most recently got, I have triples of. And that's no good. Is this a playthrough? I mean, kinda. Kinda not. I don't know. There's not a lot of playthrough at this point. It's a show up and see what happens at this point. Okay, draft print. No, we don't need that. Alright. Well, okay, I'm like basically done now. At this stage of the game, I've maxed out my bank account. That's pretty cool. I've got most of the things. I've got most of the items, actually. That's probably the easiest way to put it. If I look at my spreadsheet, and it says that I have... This is a little bit... The numbers don't quite line up. But, like, let's just say I had, like... Out of the things on my spreadsheet, I'm at 1375 out of 1412. So, like, less than 50 things to go. Of course, I can't get things every day. So, like, it's like, right now I need, like, 8 gyroids. And there's 2 shirts from Gracie. And there's one more thing from Gulliver. Yeah, I'm going for a 100% run. So it is like a 100% playthrough, I suppose. I guess that would be the best way to say it. Okay, so Sahara's gonna show up on the 2nd, which is Saturday, which is not helpful, but doesn't really matter, whatever. Not great, but it's not the worst, I suppose. I can drop this. So yeah, I do show up every day, I do play every day, you know, dailies, whatnot. But I'm done my turnips. So like, I'm not sure how familiar with the game you are. But I did complete the turnip grind. I got the post model. It's in my house now. It was quite the journey. I did make a video about it. You play New Horizons. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot different. There's a lot less going on here. You can't place things outside. Definitely a lot different. But basically, yeah. Big journey, big work. Yeah, that's an easy way to put it. Yes, the post office model. I hate that it's called just the post model, because every time I look at it, I want to call it the post office model, and I have to keep, like, trying to consciously tell myself, no, 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 it's just the post model. There's no office. No mention of the office. Okay, I did get a new gyroid yesterday, and I haven't placed gyroids in any of my basements lately, because I've been waiting to kind of, like, do it in the right order. Maybe I could do that quickly. Let me open my spreadsheet where I have everything laid out. The haloids go in this basement. Oh yeah, this house, for anyone watching, this house has just like all the Mario stuff, and then a lot of the like yearly seasonal items. Then I also have the whole spooky set upstairs. And then you love spreadsheets, great, because I have to do a lot of spreadsheet stuff for this game. It's quite the time. Okay, so this is the basement. There's a lot of gyroids, as you can see. It sounds great. Very great. I think I still need a haloid, don't I? No, I don't. Okay, so then I must have the other Okay, I could put the haloids down. And then the stromboids. Do I still need a stromboid? I do need a stromboid. But I must have another stromboid out. So, if it's been so long since I've done any of this. This vision is crazy. I love it. It's what I've always done. I've always just put so many gyroids in the basement. Yeah, they do have a lot more character in this game. Yeah, in the later games, or I guess in New Horizons specifically, they do. I guess the other games, I don't know. I feel like their appearance here is like the iconic one for me. But yeah, there's definitely they're definitely a little bit crazier. Okay, there's a mini. What am I talking about here? What's going on? Because there's a mini stromboid. Do I have like another thing that's good? I'm trying to just. Basically, I'm trying to place them all across 2 basements. And have them all like lined up by family, so it's very obvious to see like what's what, you know? So if I move this and I pick this guy up, this is a tall crocoid, I think. Yeah, that's a tall one. Question of the decade is I do spend more hours in game. Although recently I spent a lot of time in Excel. Trying to count up all the hours that I spent selling and buying for the video, that took like hours to like track properly because I had to go through each video. So I'd say recently, yeah, it's been more skewed towards Excel, but generally speaking, no, I spend more time playing. Okay, what am I doing? Like, that's like a mini... Hold on, what? What family is behind these guys? Decoids. So that looks like a mini decoid, perhaps? And then that looks like a mega or a squat, and then that looks like just a regular decoid. So if I go to, like, my tab and I search for decoid, yeah, there's a decoid, a mega, and a mini. Okay, so, like, that's kind of the order. I think I was going in a height order. That makes sense to me. And so I do have a haloid and a mega haloid. So I believe we'll drop the regular haloid there. He's going to just start screaming, howling even. And then we'll drop that one there. Yeah, I know. You said these ones look so much more scary. Yeah, these guys especially. I like these guys. They're like the poltergoids or something like that. These frog ones are like not too scary. The rest of them aren't too bad, but yeah, they're kind of fun. I don't know. I like them. They're pretty cool. They're based off of the Japanese Haniwa, and that's kind of where the face looks like that. But I guess like in the later games, they kind of lose that a little bit. Okay, so I have a Mega Stromboid, but I guess I need the regular Stromboid, and the regular one would go like right here. So we're not gonna do that. So yeah, and then the Crocoid goes here. Yeah, okay. I see it. I understand it now. Freakoid. I thought I had a Freakoid out there. Mega Freakoid. What the heck is this thing? Me when I don't recognize it. That's a Mega Gongoid. Alright. Mega Gongoid. Oh, I pushed him up, that's why. Okay, I understand it. He was down here. Right? Oh, and I had the Crocoid out of the way here. Okay, I understand. Don't worry, everyone. I figured out what I did months ago. So yeah, basically this basement's going to be filled up. Now I have the Stromboid. That's fine. I can just hold on to that, I guess. Doesn't really matter too much. So this basement's set up. I put 2 more in there. We still need 8 more gyroids overall. And then over here, the other basement, we got more. This, I guess like all the station models will probably go in this house. And then we have all the snowman stuff. And then upstairs we have all the Turkey Day stuff. And then downstairs it's more gyroids. I think the ones in the other house are the ones that I like more. But yeah, these are the rest. And again, there's still lots that need to be put out here, put down here, and then I still need to get 8. But I'm trying to wait until I get the ones that are further back, and then I put those ones in, and then... Also, I tried to like put the ones I like more at the front so they're more visible. The general rule. But yeah, they're pretty fun. They all make very fun sounds. They're all named after the sounds they make. It's fun. I like it. I do like the gyroids in New Horizons, but I'm more partial to these ones. I'm glad that we did get gyroids in New Horizons. That was a welcome addition. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so I do stream every day, and I try to work on 100% in the game. I've been playing since December 2024. So it's been a while. But like after the first year, it's been kind of... On a daily basis, it's pretty chill. There's not a lot going on. I have most of the regular... Like, I have all the regular furniture. I have, like, all the regular clothes, basically. There's some clothes I need, but they're limited to specific seasons. So, gotta wait a month for those. By the way, it's April 30th, so we're, like, less than a month before the summer clothes will be available in the store, so that's important. But yeah, basically, I have everything from, like, every visitor except Gracie. Gracie was here today. But I didn't get anything new from her, unfortunately. I got the cool shirt. Yeah, Animal Crossing is very relaxing. I do enjoy that aspect of it. It's always been one of those games for me. I think, like, peak relaxing for me was when I was playing, like, New Leaf, and I just went to, like, Tortimer Island and would fish for, like, 2 hours at night. That was, like, peak chill for me, honestly. When I was fishing in New Horizons, no, that was like, I gotta work on Castmaster, this is stressful. Yeah, New Leaf, just the vibes. The vibes are kind of unmatched, I'd say. But yeah, so like every day now it's like pretty chill. I do have all of the streams are on my stream channel. So like they are all recorded, they're all saved, everyone can watch them. So like you could like, you know, maybe look at some of the earlier ones if you want to actually see more of the stuff going on. Because unfortunately there's just not much for me to do here. Like I said, today was kind of like a very big day. Because Gulliver happened to show up and Gracie was here. And if it wasn't raining, it was raining yesterday and there would have been more gyroids to dig up. And that would have been like a triple threat. Those have been like the 3 things that I can get like in a normal day now. Everything else needs to be like a specific season or one day in the year or yada yada yada. So anyway, I do stream every day. I'm going to wrap up now. I was expecting it to be a little long, but, you know, I did the gyrate thing, so it's all good. But, yeah, I do stream every day. Maybe I'll see you around sometime soon. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. Didn't get anything new today. Unfortunate, because we did see Gulliver and Gracie, but they can't all be winners. Eventually, something's got to give. We did get the cool shirt 2 weeks in a row, though, so that's kind of interesting. Because Gracie was here last week. Also, Gracie's been here for 4 weeks in a row. We had not seen her for like 2 months, and now she's been, you know, 4 weeks in a row, which is cool. And I hope it stays that way, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to be on late, I guess. Not as late as today, but later than I would usually be. Although there's really nothing special about tomorrow. We've already got Gulliver. Actually, sorry. If it stops raining tomorrow, I can get gyrates. That would be cool. Also, I did get a new gyrate this week, so it's like I can't say, like, you know, can't complain too much. If we go up a new item every week, I'll be very happy. So if that could continue as a trend, that'd be very fun. I'd like that. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow if it stops raining, we can look for gyrates. Otherwise, that's kind of it. There's nothing else going on. I think the turnip pattern this week is a decrease. Again, not that that matters. I'm done with turnips. We're never doing that again. In this game, at least. But yeah, anyway, all the streams are on my second channel. I did make a big video about the turnip grind, which that's a long one. And if you want to know about the stock market in this game, that's a overwhelming intro for it. I hope it's not overwhelming. It's meant to be digestible, but it is just a lot of information. Anyway, maybe I'll see you around. But for everyone else, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you soon, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. I'm gonna get out of here now. Thanks. Bye.